Hey guys, welcome to Feature Junkie. My name is Ed, and thank you guys for joining me today. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. This is Feature Junkie, where we talk all things movies, TV shows, streaming, all that really great stuff. And today we'll be reviewing the movie The Northman, directed by Robert Eggers, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Callis Bang, Ethan Hawke, Anaya Taylor-Joy, and William Dafoe. So right now, IMDb has this movie rated as a 7.2 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes has this one as an 89%, and Metacritic has this as an 82 out of 100. I've got a few things to say about this movie, but before I do, if you could leave a like down below, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now let's get into the plot, courtesy of IMDb. The Viking Age. With a mind aflare with hate and vengeance, Prince Ameth, the wronged son of King Ardvidel, War Raven, heads to a cold, windswept Iceland to retrieve what was stolen from him. A father, a mother, and a kingdom. And like a war dog picking up the enemy's scent, brutal Ameth embarks on a murderous quest to find the hateful adversary, whose life is forever woven together with his by a thread of fate. Now, in the name of Valhalla, no one can stop the Northman, not even God. Okay, so this isn't really the typical movie that I'd watch on a normal day-to-day basis. However, I was watching the John Campea show, which I'm a huge fan of. You can find it on YouTube. And he talks all things movies, TV shows, streaming, all that good stuff as well. And he mentioned this film and that it was his second to third highest rated film of the year. And for those who don't watch John's show, that's pretty big praise from him because he doesn't give it out that often. So I said, what the hell, let me give it a shot, and I went to the theater to see this one, and I really enjoyed the film. So for those who have predetermined thoughts already on this film, I would just say throw all that out the window. Although this is an action movie, it's not an action movie. The film is very fiery, Viking-esque, cold-blooded, ruthless, and unapologetic, really. If I were to compare this movie with other projects, I would probably say this is like a Game of Thrones meets Gladiator, in which Game of Thrones, obviously, you have the time period and the Viking-esque qualities about it, and then Gladiator is mainly because of the main characters who are full of rage and out for revenge against the antagonist for taking the lives of those that he once loved the most. Alexander Skarsgård looked incredible throughout the film. Dude was all the way jacked up, and I need his workout routine, but I probably won't follow it because I love eating a lot. Anya Taylor-Joy was perfect casting as the love interest for him. Ethan Hawke is having an incredible year so far with his projects like Moon Knight, The Black Phone, and this one, The Northman. And even though him and William Dafoe aren't in this film for so long, their performances are really felt. And I think they did both a really great job in what they were supposed to do. Now, Nicole Kidman would have to be my favorite star of this whole film. If I'm being honest, I've been super lukewarm on her stuff recently, but this film really reminds you of why Nicole Kidman is an Oscar-winning actress. The cinematography looked great. The film had a very cold, dreary feel to it. Storyline-wise, some of the scenes were super weird and probably didn't need it to be added to this film. However, at the same time, I understand that it kind of added to the folklore aspect of it all, so I was cool with it. And the rest of the film was a very simple story of revenge. The twist with his brother wasn't really surprising for me. He looked like he despised the king from the beginning. And also, I remember watching this trailer and they definitely spoiled it that he betrays the king. Now, there definitely is a second twist to this film that had me like...
Oh my God!
I was completely shocked, and while I was enjoying the film, that twist took it to a higher level and elevated my viewing experience for sure. Just a quick negative on the movie, the film did feel like it was a long movie. While I was at the theaters, I did look down at my watch a few times just because it's more of a slow-paced, methodical type of movie, and when I showed my wife at home, actually, we had to watch this movie in increments because it was pretty long. But those things didn't really bother me too much because I was just going along with the ride. Now, this film was really tough for me because I really did enjoy this film. Is it a top 2 or 3 film of 2022? I think so. Definitely top 5, but with movies like Avatar 2 and Wakanda Forever still coming out, it can easily slide right, which again, that's expected to be because those are supposed to be phenomenal movies, and that's no slight to this one. With that said, I don't think this movie will be for everyone. There are some scenes that are really triggery and really graphic, but if you just take your blinders off and just listen and watch and just go along with the ride, there's no question you'll be hooked by the end of the movie, and then you'll be recommending this movie just like I am. But I want to hear from you guys. If you've seen this movie, what are your thoughts on this movie? Leave those thoughts in the comments down below, and if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, hit that notification icon bell down below so you know when I'm going live or dropping new content. And I want to thank you guys so much today for joining me here on Feature Junkie.